To save for retirement, George bought only food that was about to expire. At the register, he took out a thick stack of coupons. He walked out with a full cart of groceries for just $90. He counted water like cash, so when washing, he used just a tiny stream. He refused to buy new toothpaste until he used a stick to dig out every last bit. His whole breakfast was nothing but a single egg. He kept himself on a strict $4 daily budget. After more than 2 decades of hard work and cheap living, he finally built up a $900,000 nest egg. He thought the hard years were finally over, but then his legs gave out in the elevator. After the exam, the doctor studied his scan and broke the news. He had a brain tumor. He needed to check the diagnosis, so he headed to another hospital for a second opinion. But he refused to spend $30 more on the same exam, so he turned around and went back to the first hospital. By then, the suspected spot on the scan looked larger. The doctor said he only had 6 weeks left to live. Heartbroken, George visited his parents' graves and decided he would not save his money for later anymore. Then George emptied his bank account and reached out to his friends. For once, they spent big. A luxury hotel, new gourmet meals, sports cars rented for $800 a day, and even a cart full of coins just for arcade games. To settle his own funeral plans, George went to the cemetery and picked the largest plot. George even hired a funeral makeup artist for himself. With his grave and funeral settled, he went back to his own place. Seeing the expired sausages, his first thought was that tossing them was a waste, so he ate them and collapsed beside the kitchen table. In a panic, his friends drove him to the hospital. When he opened his eyes in the hospital bed, the doctor explained that the earlier diagnosis had been wrong. He never had a brain tumor at all. The test showed spoiled sausage, not cancer, had made him pass out. The news crushed him because he still had to live, but every dollar from over 2 decades was gone.